Hey, what's up? Magic and Chill, and this is today's Deck Tech.
Today we're playing Queza, Augur of Agonies. He's a new commander from New Campania. He costs 4 converted mana. He has Vigilance. Whenever you draw a card, target opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. He's a 3/4. So that's a cool ability. We're going to make sure that we don't lean in too heavily into it. And what I say by that is that in order for us to get a win purely on this effect, we would have to draw 25 cards to do the 25 damage to kill our opponent. So that's too many cards to draw. But since we're on the topic, you can draw that many cards with Peer into the Abyss, which will actually be our win con. We'll have 3 tutors. We'll have Grim Tutor. We'll have Solve the Equation. And it's a little janky, but if we have to, we have Wishclaw Talisman as well. A couple other important cards to note is that since we're not leaning heavily into the main static ability, we're going to go more of a control style, kind of stax style gameplay. Some of those pieces are going to be God Pharaoh's Statue. Spells your opponents cast cost 2 more to cast at the beginning of your end step. Each opponent loses 1 life. We do have Omnixilis, the Hate Twisted. Whenever an opponent draws a card, Omnixilis, the Hate Twisted, deals 1 damage to that player. His -2 ability, destroy target creature. Its controller draws 2 cards. So that will directly lead into our ability. We also have Smothering Tithe. Whenever an opponent draws a card, that player may pay 2. If the player doesn't, we create a treasure token, effectively giving us free or discounted spells. We also have Dawn of Hope. Whenever you gain life, you may pay 2. If you do, draw a card. That leads into our ability. It can also create a 1/1 white soldier token with lifelink for 4 mana. Another card to note is Rule of Law. Player can't cast more than 1 spell each turn. That's going to drastically slow the turns down, give you an opportunity to counter with the few counters we have in here. And it's just basically going to be more of a tempo that you're going to like to either hand disrupt or spot removal or even board wipe. Another card we have in here is Knight of the Death Shadow. Your opponents can't gain life. She's actually not bad for being an uncommon. You pay 2. She gets +1/1. And I think that's it for our sort of control pieces. Other than that, we have, like I said, we have some spot removal. We have some board wipes. Board wipes, I'll have to admit, are a little on the janky side, but you get the picture. You just want to board wipe. And we lean heavily towards our white spells, since white has a lot of access to a lot of good board wipes. All right, let's see how this goes. So I drew a bunch of board wipes. Don't know how I feel about that. I'm going to mulligan. Yeah, this is better. Playing a mono green deck, whenever another bear enters the battlefield under your control, choose 1. Put 2 1 counters on target bear. Target bear you control fights target creature you don't control. Oh, sorry about that. Here we go. It's better. We'll play Dreadhorde Invasion. We'll Heartless Act, get it off the board. Mana Rock. So we drew a lot of lands. We're playing green, so I'm going to go ahead and just hold on to this for a second. He's all tapped out. Typically don't cast my commander unless I have my win condition piece intact, but I think it's a little different with green. Just because he won't have that much access to good removal, but we'll see. Tutor for our combo piece. And swing in. I guess he could have had a pump spell there, but he didn't, so. Oh, so it's going to get the plus 2/1/1 counters on there since it's a shapeshifter. That's not bad. All right. So we'll have to board wipe next turn. And try this over. So we can cast our commander and then, in theory, the next turn cast our win con. But I'm hoping what he does is cast his commander, his own commander, and I'll counter it. His commander's at 6 mana. And we'll use Teferi's contingency, and the next time he tries to cast it, it'll cost 2 more. So we can cast our commander and still have enough for another counter if he goes to cast his commander again. It's just funny because I'm typically on. I don't typically play control decks, stack style decks like this. I'm definitely always on the receiving end of this, which it is what it is. But we're gonna go ahead and draw out our deck, and that should be the end of the game. So, not as clean as I would have liked it to be. It came down to the wire there, but a super fun deck. Frankly, it kind of always is touch and go, depending on whether you have your counter spells in hand, when you choose to use them. In this game, I feel like we kind of drew all of our pieces. Obviously, it's just super important to mulligan if you get a trash hand, but overall, I've been having a ton of fun playing this Queza commander. Super fun. Really recommend it. All right, I'll see you guys next time.